Hold on, y'all. Welcome back to another episode to Experience Like No Other. Now, I am boy Rick. I am a photographer and videographer. I have a video production company called Smooth Life Productions, where we dedicate our focus on bringing our kind of visions to life through memorable photos and remarkable storytelling videos. Now, today, not even gonna lie to you, not even gonna hold you, man. I'm standing up today. You know what I'm saying? Usually, probably seen me sitting down, but today I'm standing up. Get off my feet. Just get off my feet today. Just wanted to talk to y'all. And before we even get into it, like I always do, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you want to go see some of my work and see my podcast and everything, you can go on my other YouTube channel, Smooth Life Production. That channel, you can go on that channel, subscribe to that, like, comment on the videos. That's if you want to see it. It's up to you though. But anyway, this one is about, if you see in the description down below, the title, this one is about use what you have. And when I say use what you have, use what equipment what you have. I'm sorry, but I'm talking about the equipment that you have. Now, you already know how the setup is. I start off telling you a story. Now, it's not necessarily, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a story per se. It's not gonna probably be as much as long, but here we go. What can I say? I wouldn't say when I first was starting off, right? Like I say, I went to school for this, right? And as I went to school for it, they gave us the equipment, right? So the fact that they gave us the equipment, I didn't have to worry about, buying any equipment when I was going to school or buying the camera as I go to school. I can explain the details of my camera. I have a Panasonic Lumix G95 with a Lumix, I think, Virgo. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. I'm thinking I'm saying that wrong. I don't know why. I'm just thinking I'm saying that wrong. But I have a Virgo lens, 12 to 60 millimeters, with an aperture of 3.5 through 5.6. Yes. Ooh, no more stuff. But yeah, and I have my mic equipment that the school also gave me. They gave me a dual mic. It's a Rode wireless go-to mic. They gave me lights too. They gave me the what is that called? Is it a Winston? Not Winston. West Coast. I forgot exactly what it's called. Those lights. But now I got upgraded to these lights. I got these two lights right here. You probably can't see them right now, but the two lights that's beaming on me right now, I got these two lights off of Amazon. They came with a package deal with I think 3 backdrops as well. Now, if you see, I bring these in the camera. I have to lift it up so you can see it. I'm not even gonna hold you. This light right here, this is a LED photography light. I got these lights, not even gonna hold you. Got these off of Temu. You know what I'm saying? I needed something, for my podcast, to bring more ambience into my podcast, that background scenery, and so I won't have to blend in the background. So about these two, I have, like you said, like you can see, I don't know if you can see both of them. I'm trying to see if you can see. Yeah, got both of them. Yeah, got 2 of those. These lights come in handy, like I said, within my podcast, if for the background, so I won't have to blend in with the background. But that being said, man, I just use the equipment that I have. My first ever event, like I said, I didn't have the equipment that I have now at my very first event. My very first event, I had the 2 lights the school provided me. Then I had this camera that I'm still actually working with. And it's not a problem, man. Like, you got to use what you got. And now, like I said, this is not going to be a long video like the rest of the videos and all. This just more so talking about like using the equipment that you got. So we can just really go ahead and get into in conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, like, I don't have a actual story because I pretty much already told you the story. But no. Matter of fact, scratch that. Scratch the in conclusion. I did have a story to tell you. It was about me going to school. So me going to school, using the equipment I had, and as I was using the equipment that I had and everything, right, I really didn't actually know how to use my equipment, especially my camera. I didn't know, like, with your camera and the aperture and the shutter speed has to be how the formula was set up and the way they taught us at school. It has to be on the same level field. Like, I forgot exactly what it was. I think it's like times, but I just know they have to be on the, like, if your aperture is on 5 point, I'm just throwing out a number, 5.0, right? Then your shutter speed has to be on 50, It'll make more sense. I have to do another video to explain more into it, but I'm not gonna go in details to it. But it has to be on the same level in order for you to get a clean video, so you won't have no noise or no gradient into it. Now, I bet you're wondering what the noise and gradient is. Noise and gradient is basically like making your videos look fuzzy looking. You don't want your videos look fuzzy looking. You have the little streaks into your video, and then it makes it look like a VCR tape almost. That's the best way I can explain it to you. And you don't want that, or you don't want your videos to be under or overexposed. But just to talk about me going to school, learning my equipment and everything, it took me a while. Like I said, I really don't have a story, but just want to have a conversation. It took me a while to learn my equipment. It took me a while to really actually get to this point now, how I would say most of my videos is kind of crispy looking, you know what I'm saying? Look good. But I'm still getting to that point, and eventually I do want to upgrade to another camera and everything, but that too, use the camera what you got, and to when you come down to these events, when you come out, whatever you're doing, if you just free shooting, shooting a video, just use what you got now. The reason why I say use what you got now is because when it comes down to that opportunity, for somebody wants you to take photos, like, you gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? So learn your camera, understand your camera, understand the autofocus, understand the white balance, understand the ISO, like, learn it, like, really dive into learning it. So yeah, for real, because you don't want to be somewhere, or you don't want to be at the point where you purchase another camera and you trying to figure out that camera and all. But I mean, you might not necessarily, I wouldn't say necessarily be on that level, but the cameras out here today is pretty much expensive. And I say use, some cameras is like start-off cameras to me. Like, the camera I got, it's a good start-off camera. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't necessarily, like, now that I'm starting out, I wouldn't necessarily use a cinematic camera, because I wouldn't know how to use a cinematic camera. If you don't know even the basics of, shooting a movie and everything, I wouldn't use a cinematic camera. Like, for real. If you don't know the lighting, setting up lighting, different angle styles, if you don't know that, then that's another thing too, man. It's like you say, it's a whole lot to go into, deep diving into, but it's like, man, it ain't even just a camera, bro. Like, you can have a good camera, but if you don't have the basic techniques down, it's like, bro, your camera ain't no use to it. And and then like, sure, you got to get the right type of lens too. But like I say, just use what you got now, and then whenever it comes to a time, whenever it comes to a point where you want to purchase another camera, when you feel like the time is right, then do that. But right now, start out what you got, man. For real, for real. And with the light setup, I really had to understand to get the light, because there's a thing called the 3-point light, and you got your key, your field, and your backlight. Now I got 2 of these lights right here to blend the background, but you probably can't see it on your end, and because I mean these lights are obviously taking it over. But if I turn these ones down, then you will be able to see it. But I mean, yeah, I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning this job. I'm still trying to get better at it, but doing within my experience and just within being in the field and everything. Because I remember at one point, like, excuse me, trying to light up the subject like bright enough and all, right? I didn't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, one side would be, I guess, dark, and one, anyway, and it didn't turn out like I wanted it to turn out. And I had a couple of corporate headshots, and well, I remember one corporate headshot that I seen that I have done, that the guy was blending into the background. And the only reason for that is because I didn't have a backlight. See, that's the main problem. You have to, and you really have to learn these things, and you really have to constantly keep practicing. Either if it's more so of you practice on your own, or you finding somebody else, like a friend, your girlfriend, your best friend, your mama, your cousin, whoever it is, like, practice on them. You know what I'm saying? If you got to take free photos, or you got to take a video or something, just do it, man. Find somebody that's willing to help you out in order for you to get better. It took me a minute to understand most of the stuff that I'm learning now. And now I want to speak about even audio too. I didn't know, well, the definition, trying to explain it, the DP, and I can't explain it right now. And but yeah, just even with the DP, I didn't even know what that was at first. And but basically it's like the audio levels, and they said you really want it between -6 and -12, so your audio won't be distorted. And so learning that, and most of I remember when I first started out just doing videos, this was before I even went to school. Like, I didn't know what a DP was. I didn't know that. But when I understood that, like, I would listen back to some of the videos I was just creating just on my own, just for fun. And some of the videos was too distorted and too loud too. So I had to get it to that level. Once I learned that in school, to get it to that right level, oh yeah, I'm good. Now, most of my videos, like, you're gonna hear the audio, and it's a lot of stuff that I learned in school. So all in all, now this is the in conclusion. And now I would say, like, have learn as much as you can. Don't really worry about the fact that, like, okay, you see somebody else got this, somebody else got that. Like, don't try to what is the word I'm trying to say? Don't try to match their style or match their level. I don't think that's really what I want to say, but that's what I'm gonna say there. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, don't try to match their style, match their level. You fit your own way. You be unique in your own way. You feel me? Like, you might see somebody with a better camera. Okay, that's cool. Some people, I don't know who, I can't speak on everybody, but some people that might not use like one of the greatest cameras out there. Some people might not even know how to use it. And but sure, if you can work with the camera that you got, I promise you, I promise you, when you get a better camera, you already know what to do. And now it might have different features and different settings to the cameras, but I mean that's fine. You can learn that. But you know about the aperture, you know about the white balance, right? You know about the shutter speed, you know about the ISO, right? So yeah, man, work with what you got. If you got your lights set up like this, I would say for beginners starting out, and uh try to find some good lights. Like I said, I got these lights off of Amazon. If you want to get lights off of Amazon, there's all types of different type of brands and everything. Gold Docs, what other brands they got? Can't think of them at the moment. I probably put it down below in the description and everything, but it's a good. But for beginners, I just say get some cheap lights and like these and Amazon lights. Let's go from there. And then the audio. Let's speak on the audio. Now, this audio, the school gave it to me, so I didn't really have to worry. But I really didn't have to worry about nothing when I went to school. But audio, I would say, it depends on to you. Some stuff sound different from some people, and also I know the Rode works best for me, so I like Rode. If you want to go with Rode, I say go with Rode. If you want to go with some other brand, go with what's it called? I have to know the names of this stuff. It's just a lot of information, but I have to know it. I'm just starting out, still learning. So don't judge me. You better not judge me. But anyway, yeah, man. It all depends on what you comfortable with and what you like. And I like Rode, so I'm probably just gonna stick with Rode mics, like for real. Anything that's Rode that deals with Rode, I might just stick with it. And what else I would say? A monitor. I should have mentioned that too. Like a monitor when you doing your videos. Like right now, hold on, I'll show you. Right now, Panasonic has an actual app where you can monitor it off your phone or your tablet. And but I say get a monitor because you might be doing a video for yourself, right? And you might not have a flip screen like I do. You probably can't see it right now, but I have a flip screen on my camera. Certain cameras don't have flip screens. And so the fact that certain cameras don't have flip screens, and it's like, how you gonna see yourself? You gotta keep going back and forth, trying to look at the video to see everything looks good, everything looks right. That's why I say get a monitor. Or not necessarily get a monitor, because most of the cameras has apps where you can monitor it off your phone and look on your phone. So I say just find those apps. I know they got most of the apps, and but like with this one, they have the Panasonic app, and using my tablet as a monitor. I'm back, man. It said I had insufficient on my memory card. I ran out of memory on my memory card, but I mean that's fine though. Like I was saying, I was at the tripod. Get your tripod too for your camera, so you know it can be steady and still. A good stabilizer, and most of the people, they use the handhelds, they use the gimmicks, and I think I said it right. Gimmicks. I probably said it wrong. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, get you a good handheld, and get your tripod that can just sit there and stand still. Like I got a tripod now. School gave me a tripod too. But yeah, that is pretty much it. If I left something out, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. And but that being said, just saying, use the equipment that you got, practice on it, learn it, understand it, just, yeah, don't worry so much about not having the top gear equipment, man. Use what you got right now. But like I say, that being said, if you're rocking with us, you already know what I'm saying, but go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That being said, day by day, sit better day. Smooth life. Yeah, man.